Welcome to the channel. 3 Reddit stories, 3 marriages, and 3 moments where trust was either shattered or quietly slipping away. Some people cheat and leave. Some people cheat and stay. And some people aren't sure if cheating has even started yet. But all 3 stories end with the same question. Once trust is damaged, can a relationship ever truly go back to what it was? Reconciliation is off the table. This will probably be my last post. My husband had been considering reconciliation for 2 weeks after I confessed to my affair. During that time, we had some of the hardest conversations of our lives. We talked about how the affair started, what I was searching for emotionally, and my obsession with pornography and kink content. The deeper we went, the more ashamed I became. The more I talked, the more disgusted I felt with myself, and the less possible reconciliation seemed. Still, we were having sex regularly, and that gave me hope. I thought maybe, somehow, we could survive this. That hope died today. He wanted to talk again in the middle of the day, while the kids were home. We usually wait until they're asleep, but this time he didn't want to wait. He asked about the kinks, not just generally the details. He already knew some things. Not all of them. When I started listing them, his face turned red. I knew this conversation would be difficult, but I thought I could be brave. Instead, I broke down. I couldn't even finish. I was crying, apologizing, barely able to speak. He stopped listening. He yelled. The kids ran downstairs. I don't even remember exactly what he was saying. I was on the floor, completely focused on one thing, begging him not to leave. He tried to take the kids with him, saying he'd bring them to their grandparents. They refused. They wouldn't leave my side. He walked out anyway. Hours passed. Then I got a text, a long one. He said our marriage was over, that we wouldn't be living in the same house anymore, that we'd either figure out custody ourselves or get lawyers involved. Then he blocked me. I didn't even get to reply. I wanted to tell him I'd move out, that he didn't have to see me ever again if that's what he needed. But I never got the chance. Now I'm here, crying myself to sleep, trying to accept that my marriage is over, trying to figure out how to explain this to my kids without telling them what I did. My eldest is 12. I think he already knows. He told me he'd ask his dad to forgive me. I think I knew this was coming from the moment I woke up in the other person's bed that night, sober, finally realizing what I'd done. For the sake of my kids, I want to be a better person. My therapist suggested I stay away from the websites that contributed to my hypersexuality and infidelity. I'm deleting Reddit. Unless something changes, this will be my last post. Goodbye. Story 2. He stayed but never forgave. I cheated on my husband with a co-worker, and I don't know what to do anymore. My husband and I had been married for 5 years. No kids. We were happy, truly happy. I loved him deeply, and I was extremely attached to him. He loved me more than anything. Then life changed. In 2023, my husband started struggling financially. He kept losing jobs, and it was taking a toll on both of us. Around that time, I was offered a position at a new company. The pay was great. It felt like a chance to secure our future. That's where I met him, my coworker. Let's call him A. I was in his late 40s, married, for kids. He wasn't good with technology, so I helped him a lot at work. Slowly, we started talking more. At first, I was uncomfortable. I even told my husband about it, but it had helped me get the job, so we brushed it off. Then my husband went out of town for a week. I told I couldn't work late because I'd be home alone. That night, he called me. He confessed his feelings. I didn't say no. I felt like I owed him. It was awkward. He kept pushing, asking if I liked him back. Eventually, I said yes. He flirted with me constantly. I didn't tell my husband because I was scared. Soon, I was doing everything I wanted. I became distant with my husband, rude, cold. He called me every day, demanding reassurance. I tried to end it. He told me feelings were something no one could deny. I don't know how my brain stopped working. Eventually, my husband found out. He confronted A, and then, shockingly, he chose to stay with me. I confessed everything. To him, to my family, to his. But my husband was never the same. He stayed, but he punished me. He insulted me, called me names, refused to eat my cooking, ignored me for days, threatened divorce constantly, told me loudly he would never forgive me. I begged him to go to therapy with me. He refused. He said it wasn't his fault. So why should he need help? I planned vacations to reconnect. During the trips, everything felt normal again. But the moment we returned home, the coldness came back. Now I'm thinking about divorce, but I don't want to leave him broken because of what I did. Our love used to be so warm. How do you restart something that died but never fully ended? Story 3. Is this how it starts? I don't know if I'm overreacting or if I should be worried. My wife has her phone connected to our iPad. She left the iPad open, and I noticed a message from a male family friend. This is someone who goes on vacation with her parents, her, and our kids every February. The message said, "Ready for the snowmobile vacation?" She replied, "Yes, but my body isn't." He asked what was wrong. She said it would be a long ride, then added, "That sounds dirty," with an emoji. He replied, "Must be a fun ride." Nothing explicit, nothing physical, but something about it doesn't sit right with me. We've had hiccups in our relationship before. I just want to know, does this look concerning? Or am I seeing something that isn't there? 3 stories. One marriage ended immediately. One marriage stayed together but never healed. And one marriage might be standing at the very beginning of something dangerous. So here's the question Reddit couldn't agree on. Is cheating the end of a relationship? Or is the aftermath sometimes even worse? And at what point does harmless flirting stop being harmless? Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. See you in next video.